Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Myra. So 3 months ago I made a haul from Truly Beauty, which I will link right here above, and I already uploaded my part 1 on my review. I already uploaded my hair care final thoughts, but in today's video I'm going to share with you what I think on some of the skincare products that I purchased from Truly Beauty. So I will be obviously ranking these. I'm going to do them from my worst to the best, and also I will be touching again on that these products are vegan, they are cruelty free, they are also made in the USA, the packaging is recyclable. I even have some that are in a glass container. When you open these products, they will only have a shelf life of 6 months according to Truly Beauty. And also I'm going to read again, just like I did on my previous video. From Truly Beauty, they say, please be aware that ingredient list may change or vary from time to time. Please refer to the ingredient list on the product package you receive for the most up-to-date list of ingredients. So again, I will be sharing my thoughts on the ingredients from the products that I received, and just like I did on my previous video, I am going to show you guys here on the screen the variations that Truly Beauty has on these products on the ingredient list, and that way you guys can have an idea of the benefits on the ingredients and what they have. But I won't be talking about it, I will just be sharing the differences, and then I'm going to also share a table on what the benefits on the ingredients is on each of the products. As far as the ingredient variations, 3 out of the 6 products that I will be talking about, they do have a variation on the ingredients as far as the ones that I received and what Truly Beauty has on their website. I will say that these skincare products that I tested, I stick to these for the past 3 months approximately. On some of them I only went ahead and did only 2 months, and I only stick to these. But in the morning I would use my vitamin C and also my SPF, and then at night I will use a night eye cream, and then I will also use my Holy Grail retinol, and that one I would only use it about once a week, just so that I could continue testing these products out. I will like to do a disclaimer that I'm not a professional, I am just an ingredient knowledge enthusiast. I will try to leave some of the links that I used when I was researching the ingredients. I would also like to point out that I will be referring again to my notes here. Last video I said that I had 8 pages worth of notes, and this time is 12 pages, so this video should be a little bit longer than the other one. I will try to do my best at speaking a little bit faster. But yes, let's go ahead and get started. The product that I liked, well, the product that I didn't like actually, and I still tested this one out for 2 months. This one would be the Eye Candy Anti-Puff Eye Cream, and this one is obviously with the truly organic packaging, and I will not touch on this, but if you want to know my thoughts on this label, I would like to refer you guys to watch my previous hair care review. That way you can see what I think on that. But as far as this product, Truly Beauty does claim that it's going to help with anti-puffiness, and they also say it's going to hydrate, brighten your under eyes, and it's going to help for anti-aging. Also, it reduces the appearance of circles. They do highlight 2 ingredients, which are hyaluronic acid and sea kelp, which we will talk about those in a few. When I purchased this product, initially it did not have any scent, but currently it has a rancid scent, you know, like I would like to describe it like when an oil goes bad, or when you're cooking with oil and then your house starts smelling like oil. That's kind of like what this product smells like to me now. The consistency on this also changed a little bit. At first it was a little bit more whipped, and now it feels a little bit more like a lotion. This product, I only used it in the mornings after cleansing my face to see if that would help for anti-puffiness. A little bit does go a long way, but I had to stop using this serum or lotion because I did feel that it would sit on my skin throughout the day, and then it made my under eyes look very, very oily. The product wouldn't absorb on my skin, and it made my eyes look like if they were kind of sweating. I also didn't like that this product gave me milia Also, when I apply makeup on my eyes, it did move my concealer a lot, and that's also why I didn't really like this product. It's still pretty full because, like I said, a little goes a long way. I did use it on a daily basis, and it's still pretty full. It looks full, and I don't think I'm going to use it up because I don't want more milia on my eyes. So I'm probably just going to repurpose this and use it somewhere else where I could depuff. Now, about the ingredients, it does have aloe vera, which that is a skin soothing ingredient. It's also an antioxidant and it hydrates. And aloe vera's benefits for skin include its lack of occlusion, and it is also 99.5% water. That's very interesting. It also contains grapeseed oil, which is an antioxidant and an emollient. It has jojoba seed oil, another emollient. I found that it enhances skin's restorative properties. Its texture is similar to the oil or sebum human skin produces. One more reason it's a brilliant ingredient for dry skin and potentially problematic for those with oily skin prone to clogged pores and breakouts. It's one of the most stable plant oils used. Also, it has coconut oil, which is an emollient. It's a rich source of MCTs, which is a great moisturizer and has antibacterial properties. However, it is highly comedogenic, so maybe that is why my pores were clogging a lot. Another ingredient was a cocoa butter, which is an emollient, a rich source of antioxidant polyphenols, which are great at smoothing the skin. Also, it has spirulina, which is an emollient, antioxidant, can also be used as thickening agents, water binding agents, and can be a potential skin sensitizer. For example, phycocyanin present in blue-green algae, you know, like this one, like the spirulina. It has been suspected of sensitization, like I said, on the basis of patch test. As a plant ingredient, all types of algae are prone to breaking down with routine exposure to air and light. Because of this, avoid anti-aging products with algae that are packaged in jars. Yeah. So, next ingredient. Let's move on. Vitamin E is an antioxidant. White willow bark extract. It has skin soothing benefits. It has hyaluronic acid. Like I said, that's one of the ingredients that they do highlight, and which is just an antioxidant. It is also skin replenishing. It can boost skin's moisture. It soothes and defends against moisture loss. And this was pretty interesting, which I want to share with you guys. The information I found says it is capable of holding up to 1,000 times its own weight in water, making it an optimal hydrator for all skin types. In addition to its function as a superior skin restoring ingredient, hyaluronic acid also provides an antioxidant defense against environmental assault. So that's a very good ingredient. Tocopherol is the next ingredient, which is a vitamin E, an antioxidant. It also has witch hazel. So this one, it says it can have potent antioxidant properties. It is soothing, but it's also a sensitizer, you know, just like the one we mentioned with the spirulina. Witch hazel's high tannin content, tannin is a potent antioxidant, can also make it sensitizing if used repeatedly on skin because it denatures proteins that help keep skin healthy. There are different forms of witch hazel, but it truly doesn't specify which one's the ones that they use. But either way, you expose your skin to the alcohol, tannins, or even both. Witch hazel contains the fragrance chemical eugenol, which is another source of sensitivity. So that's very interesting to know, and that is being applied on your eyes. The next ingredient is sea kelp. Again, it's also an algae, and it's an emollient. It has antioxidants, or it can also be used as a thickening agent or a water binding agent. And then sea kelp is a large brown algae, and on this one, research shows forms of brown algae show promise for improving the appearance of aging skin. You know, so that's kind of good. It should be. However, all types of algae, when exposed to air and light, they are prone to going bad, especially when packaged in a jar component. Next one is phenoxyethanol, which is just a preservative. So, I mean, yeah, I guess that really convinces me why I don't like this product. You know, some of the ingredients are good, but then we also have some bad ingredients that can be really harmful, especially this being around your eyes. So Yes. The next one is going to be this Glass Skin Facial Serum. This one truly claims that it brightens, hydrates, clears. It should give you luminous skin. And then also they highlight the ingredients willow extract and sea kelp, you know, which we already learned a little bit about sea kelp on the eye cream. So about this product, I didn't really find a scent at the beginning, but just like the eye cream, it smells pretty rancid. Again, yeah, it's the same scent. It's exactly the same scent. Like both at the beginning did not have any scent, but now both of them smell exactly the same. And then this one I also only used for 2 months, just because again, I was a little concerned on the pores on my skin. They were getting pretty clogged, and I thought this one had a coconut oil, but it did not have coconut oil. But we'll go into that in just a bit. You know, I don't know why these are smelling bad, because again, once they are opened, truly does say that they shouldn't go bad until after 6 months, and I've had these for only 3 months, so I'm a little concerned there. If I would use this, I would probably switch it up and use it at night, and I will go into detail about why I would use it at night. But as far as the ingredient list, it does have organic aloe leaf juice, which that is skin soothing, antioxidant, and it hydrates. And then it has organic alcohol, which, you know, we know that there's a little bit of controversy on the alcohol subject there, but I found that it is not specific as to which plant-derived alcohol they used as far as Truly Beauty. Some alcohols can be beneficial for the skin and some are not, so we don't know which kind they are using here. DMAE bitartrate, I will leave that here for you guys. This is a salt form of DMAE, which is used in topical formulations as the pH is close to that of skin, which the skin should be close to a pH of 7. And this one, it's a controversial ingredient for skin because I cannot say that word. Research has shown conflicting results. It seems to offer an initial benefit that improves the skin's firmness, but these results are short-lived and eventually give way to destruction of the substances in skin that help keep it firm. So interestingly, I found this also that it says there is a formulation challenge when including DMAE in skincare products. To maintain the efficacy and stability of DMAE, the product's pH level must at least be at a 10. A pH of 10 is highly alkaline, which isn't good news for skin. Moreover, because almost all moisturizers, including serums and eye creams, are formulated with a pH that closely matches that of human skin, generally a 5.5 to a 6.5, which is on the acidic side of the scale. In all likelihood, the DMAE included in skincare products cannot have any prolonged functionality. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. So this one, I have a little pH testing strip. Should we do a little testing strip on this one? I think we should. Okay, so I have the Glass Skin Facial Serum here, and then here I have the Bart Ovation Universal Indicator Roll, and this one measures the pH of 1 all the way to 14. So it comes in this way, and here, as you can tell, it tells you the different pH levels, and here is the strip. So let's go ahead and open this jar. Let's remove this little stopper here, and then I'm going to remove or rip just a little tiny piece. We don't need much. And then I'm gonna grab a little bit of this serum. I'm gonna apply it on top. Hopefully it gives us a good pH measurement. So let's see if anything happens. Let me close this for now. So it's obviously taken a while to absorb on the strip, that little stain there. So as you can tell, I'm gonna try to help it a little bit, but you see this side is already moist, and we can probably already compare to this here. So it's obviously between a, I'm gonna say it's like a 4 or a 5. What do you guys think? I think it's closer to a 5, but in between 4 and 5, so maybe probably like a 4.5. Next ingredient, organic jojoba seed oil, an emollient. Emulsifying wax, also an emollient. Emulsifier, a thickener, or it's also a carrying agent for other ingredients. And then glycerin, a humectant. The next ingredient is MSM, and this one is quite interesting. I will leave the full name here because it's quite long and very difficult to pronounce. It's an antioxidant and it inhibits the breakdown of collagen. It improves cell wall permeability, allowing viral nutrients to flow through cells, can fight acne, hydrates, reduces scar tissue, soothes, and decreases redness in skin. So that one's a pretty good ingredient as far as, in my opinion. This ingredient, if it's organic, it is the safest option. It won't harm you, but truly does not list if it's an organic ingredient or not. The next ingredient is organic rooibos leaf extract, but there's not much research. I cannot say that word. There is not much research on this ingredient, but it could be an antioxidant. It could also help with anti-aging. It's soothing and it is good for sensitive skin. And then hyaluronic acid, which is an antioxidant like we mentioned. It's also skin replenishing. It soothes and defends against moisture loss. That's why we love hyaluronic acid in our skincare. The next ingredient is organic green tea leaf extract, and that one is an antioxidant. It's an anti-aging ingredient. It also has skin soothing properties, and it improves the appearance of sun damaged skin. That's very interesting as well. Organic white tea leaf extract is an antioxidant. The next ingredient is one that truly highlights on this particular product, and that is organic white willow bark extract, which that is a skin soothing ingredient. The next ingredient is vitamin E, an antioxidant. Sunflower seed oil. Now this ingredient seems pretty good. It's an emollient and it's also non-volatile. That means it doesn't evaporate. And then it says that 60% linoleic acid or vitamin F content has the ability to help replenish, strengthen, and soothe skin. Also, its linoleic acid content helps skin synthesize its own lipids or fats, including ceramides, visibly repairing its barrier and leading to smoother, healthier looking skin. Can help reduce signs of skin stress or irritation. So this one's a very good ingredient, just like we read. And this one does contain vitamin F, so that is a very good ingredient. The next one is vitamin B3, which is niacinamide. That's also a very great ingredient in skincare. It is good for aging or blemish-prone skin. It has the ability to visibly improve the appearance of enlarged pores, uneven skin tone, fine lines, dullness, and a weakened skin surface. And then also, to some extent, it can help visibly repair damage from UV light and offset other sources of environmental attack, including the negative impact of various types of airborne pollutants. It's stable in the presence of heat and light. So very, very good ingredients in this product. And then the last two, one of them is xanthan gum, which is just a thickening agent. It's a texture enhancer, or it can also stabilize emulsions like water and oil mixture. And the last one is kelp powder. It has a specific name, which I'll leave it here. And that is high in vitamin B12. It's high in vitamin E. It has minerals, amino acids. It exfoliates, revitalizes dry and irritated skin. But if it's exposed to air, it makes it go bad very quickly, remember, because it's an algae. So all types of algae do that. And again, it comes in a jar component. So like I mentioned before, I think I would use this skincare at night because it has very rich emollient ingredients. and at night it's when the skin usually loses more water. And again, I would use this at night. Now I don't know why it did not work well with my skin. It was giving me a lot of clogged pores, and the skin would absorb it pretty well, but like I said, I don't know why it's giving me clogged pores, and that is also why I stopped using it after 2 months. I guess you could try it out, maybe that won't happen to you, but for me, I would have to skip on this, and again, I will just reuse it on other parts of my body, you know, my arms, my legs, or anywhere else. This will not go to waste. Now my next item that I will be talking about is this big juicy lip oil. The highlighted ingredients here are coconut and hyaluronic acid. This little bottle here has only 6 ingredients, and also, as you can tell, it looks pretty full. It looks like if I didn't use it at all, but that is only because, as you can see, the product here drops out pretty quickly. So whenever I was using this one, I would only tap it like on my finger, just like that. And because I do have very small lips, I didn't feel the need to use any more than that. And then I would just go ahead and tap it on my lips. This will last me more than 6 months for sure. I just hope it doesn't go bad before I use it up. But this product, on Truly Beauty's website, it claims to smooth the lips, and then it says that it's formulated with a nourishing blend of oils and hyaluronic acid. Lips are instantly prepped, hydrated, and naturally juicy. This cutting-edge formulation allows for the silky oil to melt onto the lips, creating the perfect priming base before applying lipstick. And then they also highlight the ingredients, coconut oil and hyaluronic acid, like I said. So as far as the claims, I don't think it really plumps the lips. I do see some form of smoothness on the lips. The fine lines do fade away a little bit, but it's only temporarily, you know, of course, with all of these products, usually something is temporary. But also, I would only use this at night. That's just me. You know, it's very emollient. It does hydrate your lips. And I only use this at night before going to bed. And I enjoyed it that way. However, at the beginning, I was using it every single day. And I think that started drying out my lips a lot. I would wake up and my lips started having a lot of dead skin on them. And then, so I had to step a little back, and I only used it, like I would use a retinol, I would use it once or twice a week and to date, and that is much better. You know, that still helps my lips be hydrated and they smooth my lips, and I don't care about the plumping claims. That's just me personally. I don't mind my small lips. Let's start with the ingredients, which the first one is caprylic or capric triglyceride, and that is derived from coconut oil and glycerin. Its main job is to moisturize because it's an emollient, and it can also function as a thickener, but that is a gentle ingredient. And then the next ingredient is coconut oil, which is an emollient, and this one is interesting to me. It is called D-alpha tocopherol. Research shows that although vitamin E in a synthetic form like this one, it still has antioxidant activity. So we know it's synthetic because it has the name D-al, and that al indicates that it's in a synthetic form. If it would not have the al, then that would let you know that it comes from natural resources like vegetable oils or wheat germ. So that one's pretty interesting. And then the next ingredient is hyaluronic acid. That is an antioxidant, like we already mentioned, and it soothes the skin. The next ingredient is baobab oil, which it hydrates, moisturizes, soothes skin, heals dry skin, lightens dark spots, increases collagen, and promotes a healthy skin barrier. And the last ingredient on it is called retinol palmitate, which is a combination of retinol, which is pure vitamin A, and with the fatty acid palmitic acid. So this is just an emollient, it's an antioxidant, and it also helps protect the skin from UV exposure, but it does not replace your SPF. So you have to keep that in mind. You know, you still need to apply SPF on your lips as well. So overall, it is a very good product, and I do recommend this one. It's at the bottom of my list just because, like I said, I cannot use this every day personally. It does dry out my lips, but I would give this one a try if you're interested in that one. As far as the scent, it doesn't have a scent still. That could change though, like the other two products. My number 3 product that I will be talking about, I would have preferred for this one to be in the number 2 or number 1, but the only reason that it's not higher is because I honestly would forget to use this product. I guess it's because wherever I keep my skincare, it's in a lower drawer, so I would see this top like this, and I guess my eyes just were not attracted to this. I don't know, but it would just sit like this and I would forget about it, to be honest. But this product has spectacular ingredients. It has awesome ingredients, and that's why I wish it would be a little bit higher, but it's not, just because, like I said, I would probably use this one about once or twice a week, and I wish I would use it a little bit more. As you can see, it's almost full. Obviously I have used some of it, but it's almost full, and that is also because a little bit does go a long way. Now this is the, I haven't even told you the name on this. This is the Purple Rain Glow Serum Facial Booster, and the highlighted ingredients here are retinol, glycolic acid, and it has antioxidants. So yeah, definitely yes. But I wouldn't, they're marketing it as a serum, but I would honestly say this is more of a face oil because it has a lot of oils in it. I did use this product at nighttime only. I wouldn't use this in the morning. I only used it at night before bed. Sometimes I would use it alone, and sometimes I would use it either before or after a moisturizer, depending what goal I wanted to reach that particular day, depending on how my skin was reacting to skincare products. Truly does claim that this is a moisturizing product. It brightens the skin, it is anti-aging, and it is wrinkle reducing. At night, I do try to go with more targeted ingredients, you know, like retinol, copper peptides also, and I alternate these ingredients. That's why there wasn't pretty much like wiggle room for me to use this oil, and I wasn't gonna leave my holy grail products, to be honest, just to test this out, because I feel that my skin does depend a lot on the retinol and on the copper peptides. As far as the ingredients, like I said, it has a lot of great ingredients. Let's start with the organic grapeseed oil, which that's an antioxidant and emollient. Organic cranberry seed oil, an antioxidant, is skin restoring as well. Organic pomegranate seed oil, an antioxidant. It may improve the appearance of wrinkled skin by soothing skin and inhibiting damaging environmental stressors. It has organic marula oil, which is an emollient. It offers antioxidant protection, seals in hydration and softens skin. It has anti-inflammatory effects. It has some antibacterial properties. A rich source of fatty acids for skin, including palmitic and stearic acids. I'm not sure how you say that. And then it has also organic baobab seed oil, which hydrates and it also soothes the skin. It has organic acai extract, an antioxidant including ferulic acid. It has organic beetroot extract, an antioxidant, and it's also usually a coloring agent, so maybe that's why it's this color, this beautiful purple color. And then it has vitamin E, an antioxidant, organic sunflower seed oil, an emollient, organic jojoba seed oil, an emollient, organic borage seed oil, which is an antioxidant, emollient. It's skin soothing, moisturizing plant oil that's a rich source of the essential fatty acid gamma linoleic acid, so that's very interesting. It has organic calendula flower extract, which is an antioxidant. It's also skin soothing. and it has redness reducing properties. And then it has retinol, which is a pure vitamin A, and that is skin restoring, wrinkle smoothing, firming ingredient, and an antioxidant, and fights visible signs of aging. And the packaging, however, is an issue in this one, and that is because, according to what I found, the website mentioned that any container that lets in air, like a jar packaging, or you know, like this one where you open it and close it every day or every time that you use it, or also sunlight, like in clear containers, it says that that will not help keep the retinol, well, it's going to make the retinol go bad pretty quickly, and of course we don't want that. You know, we want our skincare to last us quite some time. So this packaging, you know, truly maybe should consider packaging it in a different bottle, or of course, you know, you could just store it in a dark and cool place. That way it could last you a little bit more, and that is actually what I do with this one. I just store it away from the sun, and you know, I cannot do anything about the opening and closing it often, but yeah, maybe truly can consider that, you know, if they can. And also another thing that I found, the glycolic acid, which that one's the last ingredient on the list. That's also a good ingredient because it is an AHA, and we know that alpha hydroxy acids help exfoliate the skin. But also sometimes companies use this, or not companies, I guess the chemists and the professionals out there, they also use this as a water binding agent. But either way, you know, that's going to be very good for your skin. Now, there is some opinion that glycolic acid and retinol, they don't go well together. What I found was that, you know, that's on the contrary, it's going to increase the benefits of each. And the website said that this combination can be an effective approach suitable even those for dealing with milia prone skin, which that is myself. So whenever I learned that, as I was doing my research, now I'm more interested in using retinol and glycolic together, because I would usually, what I do is sometimes I use a glycolic acid toner in the morning and then a retinol at night. But now I'm going to try to combine them together just to see if that helps a lot with my milia, because I do have a lot of milia. I am very prone to clogged, oh my god, I can't talk. I am very prone to having clogged pores, so that I will be doing more often. This one I am definitely going to use it up because the ingredients are spectacular in my opinion. Now, as far as this product, there is a variation on the ingredients, so maybe there's products out there that have a different ingredient list, which, you know, I guess I'll talk about that here. I was thinking that whenever there's products out there that have different ingredients, and then, you know, if you like a product, it's very hard to recommend it if you know that there's a different formulation out there. You know, it's like, if I like this product and then Truly now is sending out a different product, or a different product with a different ingredient list, you know, that's very hard for somebody to recommend. So it's kind of hard to keep up as far as how you can recommend something. You know, it's just very hard. So maybe they can have a little bit more of a consistent ingredients list. You know, that's why they also mention, because they do highlight that in every single product at the very bottom, or almost at the bottom. They tell you that there's different ingredient lists out there, so just stick to the one that you have. But you know, that's not going to be really helpful if you like something and if you want to repurchase it, but it's not available anymore, or you know, if you want to recommend it to somebody else, but they're not going to have the same product, you know. So it's going to be hard if the product will work the same way with that variations of ingredients, just in my opinion. Now, my number 2 product that I have been enjoying, and you can obviously tell, it's very used. You know, some of the stickers even peeling off, and then the lid, I dropped it once and the lid broke because it is plastic, so it did break. And then you can obviously tell how much I've used it. It's halfway down or halfway up, however you want to call it. And the little swirl is even gone. So you can obviously tell how much I've used this product and how much I've liked it. And this is the Luscious Lip Butter. And the highlighted ingredients here are peppermint and hyaluronic acid. So I will talk a little bit on that peppermint highlighted ingredient, which they should consider changing that. But anyways, they do claim that it is minty, it hydrates, it smooths, and it is lip plumping, you know. So both of these, they do claim that it will plump your lips, but kind of, I guess it just fades your lines just a little bit. But as far as plumping lips, I don't see it. And they also say that it is infused with nourishing oils and hyaluronic acid to soften lip lines and lock in moisture throughout the entire day. It is enriched with plumping ingredients, leaving you with pillowy, soft, juiced up, happy lips. And they say their peppermint gently plumps the lips via boosting your circulation. And the hyaluronic acid creates long-term lip health. As far as the scent, I feel that it has like a very mild cocoa scent. It's very, very subtle, and I do kind of smell that minty scent from the peppermint, but it's very, very mild, you know, it's not that much. And then also this product, you also only need a little bit, well, me because I have small lips, but once it starts, let me see if I can grab some more. Once it starts touching your skin, it does start to melt on the skin. And this product, I just use it pretty much anytime, anywhere, day, night. I use it throughout the day, you know. Just I really, really, really like this product. I do think that it helps my lips a lot. And let me go into the ingredients, because it does have 28 ingredients, so you know it's gonna be a pretty long list here. But the first ingredient is organic shea butter, and that is an antioxidant, it's an emollient, it's smoothing properties for the dry skin. And then the next one is coconut oil, an emollient. It has mango butter, which is an emollient. It has sweet almond oil, another emollient. It has jojoba seed oil, emollient. Cocoa butter, emollient, antioxidant, and it smooths the skin. Vitamin E, antioxidant. It has arrowroot. It has this name here, but it's arrowroot, and that is a thickening agent. However, there is no known benefit for the skin. Okay, so keep that in mind. And then it also has this algae or red seaweed extract here, and that is an antioxidant, is an emollient, a texture enhancer, and it can improve signs of aging, can be sensitizing like we already learned, and it can go bad when exposed to air. So obviously, you know, this one you're gonna be opening and closing it every day, so you know they should, I guess, also change the packaging as well, because you know of the light that's going to also penetrate to this little jar. And then the next ingredient is Milia zadiracta leaf flower extract. I'll leave that here. And this contains antioxidants known to be particularly effective in neutralizing peroxyl radicals, a type of free radical that's widely considered among the most damaging to the body when its production isn't modulated. So that's very interesting there. And then this ingredient here, the indica fruit extract, that is a natural skin conditioning agent, but there's not much research behind that one. The next ingredient is eggplant fruit extract, which is a skin conditioning, but there's not much research found on this particular ingredient. And then it also has aloe barbadensis flower extract, which is skin soothing antioxidant, and it also hydrates the skin. It also has Ocimum sanctum leaf extract, which is a skin conditioning. And then this next ingredient is pretty interesting. I found it to be very good because, well, first of all, it is the turmeric root extract, which is an antioxidant. It soothes the skin, and turmeric helps calm skin and may even play a role in reducing the look of acne-related redness by modulating pathways to restore a healthier, more even appearance. Applying turmeric to the skin can help offset signs of environmental damage, and to some extent it prevents the skin damaging effects from UVB light. It says that it also requires protection from air and light, as routine exposure causes it to break down and limits its availability to skin. Beyond being an antioxidant, some research has shown that curcumam portion of turmeric boosts skin hyaluronic acid content, meaning turmeric can also be considered hydrating. Okay, so that's a very interesting ingredient, and I find it interesting that you know, it also is very sensitized to air and light exposure. So, you know, I guess they really do have to consider their packaging as well for this one. And the next ingredient is just water. The next ingredient, which that is their highlighted ingredient, peppermint oil. This is actually a very bad ingredient, and that is because it is sensitizing and it can aggravate the skin. So there's research that actually shows that they have not found actually nothing good in it, nothing beneficial. So even though they do highlight it, I think they should consider their marketing there, because that is not an ingredient that's going to be beneficial for your skin at all. Other than the scent, it's not going to be beneficial at all. So next one, it is called right here capsicum frutescens fruit extract. It can cause skin aggravation and should never be applied to abraded skin. So that's interesting. The next ingredient is radish root ferment filtrate, which that is just a preservative. And then it has hyaluronic acid, which is an antioxidant. It's going to soothe your skin. And however, that ingredient that they're highlighting is actually number 8 from the bottom of the list. And keep in mind that there are 28 ingredients here. So, you know, you can tell how much of that hyaluronic acid is actually in the product. And then the next ingredient is honeysuckle flower extract, which are antioxidants and soothing on the skin. And then it also has aspen bark extract. It is rich in salicin, a naturally occurring plant-based derivative of salicylic acid, which that means, you know, it's an exfoliator. So that's going to be, I don't know how that would apply on the lips, but I know that for the skin, that could be very good. You know, salicylic is usually used for acne, so I don't know how that's really going to help the lips, but you know, that's just FYI. And then the next ingredient is actually a PHA, which is called gluconolactone. And you know, we know that that is a chemical exfoliant. Just as it's hydrating them, it's also exfoliating your lips. And then the next ingredient is hydrogenated soybean oil, which is an antioxidant and emollient. And research has shown that it can improve visible signs of aging. The next ingredient is phenoxyethanol, a preservative, and it also has the chelating agent tetrasodium glutamate diacetate that could also boost the effectiveness of preservatives. And then I do want to mention that at the end of the ingredient list on my component, but this is not on their website, but it is on my component, it says that it may contain mica, titanium dioxide, manganese violet, and iron dioxide, you know, so that is just information that I wanted to let you know about. Okay, so the last product that I'm going to be talking about, which is the number 1 that I liked throughout these past 3 months, and you can obviously tell that I enjoyed it a lot. I'm still enjoying it a lot. And this is called the Vegan Collagen Anti-Aging Facial Cleanser. And it has vegetable collagen, organic jojoba oil, retinol, and vitamin C. And they claim that it's going to help tighter, younger, and plumper skin. I have really been enjoying this one. Let me tell you a little bit the claims that they mention. So they say that the vegan collagen molecules penetrate the skin, bringing a youthful appearance. The retinol and vitamin C combination promotes skin brightening and resurfacing. Our vegan collagen face cleanser is formulated to give your skin a thorough cleanse while infusing it with powerful anti-aging ingredients. And the result is that you're going to have cleansed, plumped, and youthful skin. So, as far as the scent, I feel that it is not as strong as the shampoo that I mentioned on my hair care review, but it's even more milder than the conditioner that I mentioned on that video. So it does have a citrus scent, but it's very, very subtle. So I can handle that, you know, especially if I'm going to rinse it off. I do want to show you guys that this is a very gel-like consistency, you know, so it's not runny or anything. It's very gel-like consistency. You can tell how much how it looks. Whenever I use this product, which I only used it, sometimes I would use it in the morning depending on the night before, you know, if I would notice that my skin was too oily. And then I would also use this at night. Whenever I used it at night, I would only use one pump if I had no makeup. But on those makeup days, I would go in first with an oil-based cleanser to remove the makeup, and then I want to go ahead and use this as a second cleanser, and it really, really cleansed my skin well. Even a few times I used this as a double cleanser, so I would go in with this twice with a heavy makeup face day, and it still cleans my face pretty good. I don't use any eyeliner. I don't know if it's going to help with eyeliner removal as well, but as far as makeup, it does cleanse as well the skin very well actually. And however, once I pat dried my skin, I did feel a little subtle tightness on my skin, which, you know, that's not going to be good for your skin. My skin did feel a little bit tighter. I would say about 5 to 10% tighter. It did make my skin feel a little dry, which that's not much of a concern because, of course, after that I do go in with the rest of my skincare at night. I will finish this product obviously because I have been enjoying it, and even though there's some concerning things on this, you know, especially the packaging and where it is stored and, you know, other things that I will get into right now, I guess let's just go straight right into that. The ingredients. Organic aloe leaf juice is the first ingredient, and that is a soothing ingredient and antioxidant, and it's going to hydrate your skin. The next one is sodium lauryl sulfoxylate, and this is not an active. It acts as a wetting agent and it's a surfactant. Then this next ingredient is a gentle surfactant, and then it also has disodium lauryl sulfoxylate, which is a surfactant. It is gentle to the skin, and it also has good cleaning ability, resistance to hard water, medium foaming ability, easiness of rinsing, good smoothness, and biodegradation. So that one's a very interesting ingredient. The next one is glycerin, which is a humectant, phenoxyethanol, a preservative, phospholipids, which are emollients. And then the next one is retinol, which we already talked about earlier, which is just a form of pure vitamin A, an antioxidant. And then again, the packaging issue with this, you know, they do have to consider that. Again, you do have some light that can go through this and it can become ineffective, so that's interesting. And then it has vegetable collagen, which, you know, not much to say there. We know how collagen is produced, so it's not going to help you have more collagen on your skin, just like they claimed. And then also it has this ingredient here, the Milia azadirachta flower and leaf extract, which those are antioxidants. It has the turmeric extract, like we mentioned, which is an antioxidant. It soothes and it also reduces redness, and it hydrates and boosts skin hyaluronic acid content, you know, which I had already mentioned that. And then the next one is Ocimum sanctum leaf extract, which that is a skin conditioning. It also has basil leaf and flower extract, that is also a skin conditioning. And then we also have this algae or red seaweed extract, which is an antioxidant and an emollient, but can also be used as a texture enhancer. But let's keep that in mind that it can be a sensitizer. And then also, you know, whenever exposed to air and light, you know, it can go bad. So we have to keep that in mind with that. And then it also has ascorbic acid, which that is a form of vitamin C, which is an antioxidant. It's very soothing, and it can improve the appearance of signs of aging. I did find that when it's vulnerable when exposed to UV light and air, you know, so again, this component, they really have to consider the component that they're using for that product. The next ingredient is lavender flower water, which that is very bad ingredient for your skin. It is a fragrance and it is also a sensitizer. And then let me read this here, which says, when exposed to air, these components oxidize, meaning their potential for causing a reaction increases. So, you know, the component again. The next ingredient is chamomile flower water, which is an antioxidant and soothing. The next one is jojoba seed oil, the emollient. Rosehip seed oil, an antioxidant and an emollient. And it has hydrolyzed wheat protein, which is a texture enhancer. It has provitamin B5, which is also known as panthenol, and that actually attracts water. So it's going to be hydrating and moisturizing on your skin. It has vitamin E, which is also an antioxidant. It has sunflower seed oil, which we already talked about. It's an emollient, a very good ingredient. And the last ingredient on there is the tetrasodium glutamate diacetate, which that is a chelating agent, and it also boosts the effectiveness of preservatives. So yeah, guys, that was it. I'm going to try to leave the links that I used in the description box. Out of all of these products, I guess the ones that I would highly recommend are these three. These are the top three that I would recommend for you guys, for you to try out. I really enjoyed all of these, and I will still keep using all of these products. So I hope that this video was very beneficial to you guys. You know, I hope that you guys learned with me something about all of these ingredients, and I really hope that you guys consider subscribing to my channel. And I would like to thank you guys for watching this video. If you made it to the end, thank you so much, because I know these are quite long videos, but you know, they are very educational. I hope so. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I invite you to do so. That would really help me out a lot. And if you share with your friends and family, that's going to help my video get out there so that people can know about these products. And I hope you guys also click that notification bell. That way you guys can get notified whenever I upload, you know, especially my next video that's going to be focused on Truly Beauty body care review. So I hope that you guys are well. Please take care, and I'll catch you on my next video. Bye guys.